rod is loaded back up, and the glue's been put back down, and we're ready to go. I gotta put this one back together. This one had the broken wire at the fan, and it had a broken wire on the thermistor, so that one's gonna get redone, and I'm gonna try to find a better way to put this junction together. So yeah, those people that have issues with Robos, a lot of it has to do with clogs from cheap filament, or user error, or they just cannot figure out how to get the right Z height, and have nozzle dragging the bed. Well, the easiest way to set the Z height is warm your extruder, warm your bed. Once that's up to temperature, hit home all, and then once it has homed all and typically drops down to the center, hit release. Once it does that, get yourself a feeler gauge, and with that feeler gauge, set it at 30 to 35 gap, which is what I use here. Check it on the left, check it on the right. If you have to adjust the right, don't forget, go back over to the left, because your left is going to adjust back down if you have to adjust your right up, and vice versa. Do that in the left center, right center, center. Do it on the top left, top right, top center, lower left, lower right, lower center. Go back, do that 3 or 4 times in a pattern until you get it just enough where you have enough gap underneath your extruder and your bed where you have just a little bit of a drag, and then print. That's how I set it. That's how I have no problems with filling these drawers, running these printers 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And yeah, all of these dots represent customers that I have that I sent product out to. That 98% of it has all come from Robo R1 printers. 3 months plus, what, 3.5 months worth of running these things 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I've had a problem with this printer with a wire harness. I've had a problem with this printer with a extruder neck that came loose that I should have found, but I didn't. Everything else, not a problem with these 3 so ever for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for over 3 months. So that's a little hint to some of y'all. Yeah, I run through a bit of filament. This is normally double stacked. I normally keep 15 to 20 boxes of Hatchbox. Use Hatchbox. Amazing filament for Robos. I run through a lot of filament with these, and I rarely ever have a clog issue, and if I do, it's because I overestimated and I run out of filament and I have to pull that sucker out of the backside. So it's good stuff. Learn your machine, go online, go to the Facebook forums, ask questions. There's a lot of us out there that will answer questions for you. Use good filament. Stop buying that cheap junk because it's cheap. Cheap is cheap. You're gonna get issues. You're gonna get clogged. You're gonna have breakage. You're gonna have all kinds of problems when you're buying that $12 and $13 a reel filament. You buy cheap, you get cheap. That just really is how it is. User error. So that's a little bit of insight. If you have any questions,